man. Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with a clip. That's a conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. The entourage be on the job, my energy. 50 tripping in 10 boots. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. And 50 Dexys on the court, looking pretty legit. I say true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
Right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yo, what's good? What's good, everybody? Salute. What's going on? Knicks Real Talk, pregame flame. Knicks and the Washington Wizards at the World Most Famous Arena tonight. Last preseason game of the season. We're gonna go sit there and hopefully that be an entertaining game and get ready for next week. So we know we're gonna really get into it, man. It should be fun tonight. Last preseason game, like I said, Knicks and Washington. We'll see who Tibbs gonna throw out there as the starters, who's not gonna start tonight, as you just like the past night. And we get into all that, man. But first and foremost, let me bring my partner in the building, man. You know, my man, my partner in crime, my brother from another mother. Shot Power, was popping.
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. We got it going on right now. We in the building. The pregame flame, man. Divine and Shot Powers. We're about to talk a little Nick for a little while. Then we got the game at 7:30. Like I said, last preseason game of the season. Shot Powers been a pretty interesting summer. Got by pretty fast. I mean, you know, for the time the season was over in May. We we went through the things that we normally went through, the training camp, summer league, free agency, this and that, blah blah blah. But now we really now ready to start the regular season next week. On the 25th, we be ready to go, man. So I'm really excited about the season about to get underway, and I really like this team, man. I'm really excited about what they're gonna do this year, and I really believe they got a good team. Even after watching last night, Shot Powers. The way they played Boston without their starters was some of their starters anyway, their main guys and some of their main key components to the way the Knicks get down in the regular season with Jalen Brunson, Randall, RJ, Hart, quickly. Them cats wasn't there and they was able to go out there and the mother God really got to get their feet wet. We talked about that in the show the past night, where we talked about this is a good opportunity for a lot of these guys to get some shine, and then they really did do some pride, impress me. So we get into all that, man. But what was your take on that game last night?
The game was close with our second and third teams, that if you want to call it that, and guys really got out there and got scrappy. We had got down by 20 some odd points, and we end up getting close to about 8 points. We ended up losing by 13 points that we lost by. But a 13-point loss with not having Julius Randle out there, RJ Barrett, or Brunson out there, and we still only and Josh Hart, without having those guys on the court, and we still only lost by 13. That's a win to me. Last night, you got to see what Boston is going to be able to do. The shooting of Porzingis last night, he was pretty good last night. What Drew Holiday is, the funniest thing is Drew Holiday, we were trying to acquire. Also, there was some touch on KP, and both of those guys end up on another team than their prior team. They both end up on Boston. So that's funny that the Knicks be looking, but there's a price, and Leon Rose is not going past that price. So, but last night's game was a great game, man. To see, Sims out there, I'm still on the fence with Sims coming in. He's a great rebounder, though. He rebounds the basketball, and he can definitely defend the basketball. So for 12 to 14 minutes to see him out there, I'm not opposed to it. The backup Julius Randle to give him a little bit of rest. He's out there. He's aggressive. He started staying on his feet. He's not drawing those silly fouls like he was doing like last year. So I'm happy to see what the Knicks can accomplish. And please, Knicks fans, stop tearing down DiVincenzo already, man. Let him work himself into this lineup. Let him work himself into knowing these guys and stuff like this. It's not like he was here last year and he knows the guys. He played a whole different system last year with Golden State. This is a whole new system that he has to work himself into. He will work himself into it, and you see he has a pure shot, man. And once he get to know where he's supposed to be, he'll be all right.
Yeah, real talk. You know, last night's game, we recap the game real quick. Well, yeah, to me, last night I seen a lot of good things. See, it's great when you could see some positives in a loss. There was a lot of positives out there last night to me, man. Isaiah Hartenstein is still shooting that ball.
Oh, yes.
He's still working around that basket the way he's working around there. That was a big plus. Quentin Grimes, 22 knockdowns, 7 threes, another plus. I mean, Deuce McBride, had a good game. You know, shot. You know, at the beginning he was shooting well from the floor. He wound up 6 for 18, but that don't really tell a story of how good he played the other last night. He played some good ball last night on both sides of the ball. I tell you, Quentin Grimes do that, and I hate to tell you how Quentin Grimes keep doing, and Deuce McBride do what he's doing. I don't know about Quick. You know what I mean?
Just hypothetically about IQ. I mean, they haven't signed him. We talked about this last night. They haven't signed him yet, and if they don't sign him by Monday, you know what I mean? Maybe this is the plan. You know what I mean? Or I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. We were talking about this last night about how much money and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure the Knicks gave him an offer already. They must have offered him something by now. You know what I mean? And maybe quickly wants to roll the dice.
Test the waters. Yeah, everybody
wants to
it makes sense. And I know because if the Knicks threw him a certain amount of money and he wasn't comfortable with it, I would decline. I decline it too.
Yeah.
You know, I love being in New York. Y'all drafted, but I think on the open market I can get more. You know what I mean? So I mean that's not saying the Knicks won't sign him, but I would do that as well. I don't have a problem if he did that. But like I said, with Deuce McBride and Jericho Sims, I mean, that thing, Deuce McBride starting to really rub off for me in the last couple of games. Shot powers. I'm real talk, man. That's that kid last night, man. He was doing his thing, and so I'm excited to see what he's gonna bring to the table because he really was 16 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. His defense was spectacular. He was in it, man. So I really think that, like I say, he shot 6 for 18, but that don't tell the whole story to me because I think in the beginning he was on for a while. Then he caught a little offness doing towards like third quarter and all that. But in the first half of the game, he was knocking them down consistently, man. Driving to the basket, finger rolls off the top of the glass. You name it, he was defending from one end of the court to the other side of the court, putting pressure on the ball. I mean, if his offense come around like that, then it could be a lot of guys won't be on it, might not be in that spot next year because the money you're gonna have to give him, which is not that much right now compared to the money you have to give some other guys. And this guy, playing the defense that Tom Thibodeau loves, just like the other guys are. And when his offense coming around, he was really stroking that ball, shot powers last night with confidence, and he was knocking them down all net. I was like, okay, that's the McBride we've been looking for. But you know what? That also comes with growth. His first rookie year, it's growth, man. And I think that's the same way I look at all these guys on the Knicks. It's all about the growth. Every year that you've been here, were you improving yourself, or when this opportunity comes, did you improve yourself enough to take advantage of your opportunity? When the door opens, you got to walk through that door. I think these last 2 games, he definitely been doing it. He's been doing it. I mean, he's been walking through that door like, y'all need to let me be on this thing. His defense is stellar. The Knicks need guys like that, but that's the type of basketball they play. So good job by him last night. And then obviously Quentin Grimes shot powers. Man, listen. The boy was knocking him down last night. 22 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists.
58% 3-point shooting. My gosh.
God, that boy was putting it on last night, man. And like that's the guy we know that we do that on a consistent basis. Him and McBride. The Knicks got something on their hands right there with them two. They got that like that Chris Childs type of shit in them, you know what I mean? And them pesky defenders. They can get up in your grill and then they go to work on it. And this guy knocking down in the way him and McBride was knocking them things down. I think that was so impressive last night for me, ladies and gentlemen. So, we got to keep getting guys their flowers as we look at them, and they really, he really did his thing. That, we said that last night. Well, without a 3 of our stars in there, there's a good chance for Quentin Grimes to show what he can do, because now we know what he could do. But because Jalen Brunson, RJ, and Randall are not taking up a percentage of the shots at that time, he got free nilly, whatever. He could go just do his thing, and he did it last night, man. So salute to Quentin Grimes for knocking it down last night, man. That's a Quentin Grimes that we know, and we're gonna expect for him to come out in the season and play like. And I think he showed us some of that last night, Shot Powell. He was really stroking that ball last night for sure.
Yeah, the percentage say that from the left hand side, he's a 60-40 shooter. You know what I mean? And he was stroking it from that left side last night, man. He hit about 3 of them from the left side, big ones too. And he's looking more like from what I remember from JJ Redick, come around the screen, spot up, shoot the ball, and it goes in. And that's what he was doing. A lot of the things that you've seen in some of the in the off-season stuff, the clips of him in training with JJ Redick, a lot of those things he implemented last night, and he looked good. And another thing is he got a lot of shots because those guys wasn't on the court. You know what I mean? So I hope that they can see. I think he averaged around 8 shots a game last season. So I'm hoping that he can get to 11 maybe this year. And his percentages are crazy. His 3-point shot is crazy. His drives to the hole is crazy. He doesn't do too many of the drives to the hole, but all around his percentages are crazy. So and he looks a little older. He looks a little mature, like he's ready for it this year. So let's see what he can pull out there. That was an exciting game from him last night, and it was very big that he came out there with none of our starters out there, and he made starter numbers, 22 points. That was major.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about it, and he did that against Drew Holiday and them.
Facts.
It wasn't like he did that against your bench warmers neither. He did that against they starting lineup. He was, so I'm like, he had the guard on the other side of the ball against Drew Holiday too. So I mean, you know what I seen last night with him had me wondering sometime is, do the Knicks think that if he get this thing going, he could be? It's almost like he got to get a certain amount of touches. You know what I mean? And I bring that up because of Brunson, Randall, and RJ. If this guy becomes a certain level type of player, the Knicks is going to be a problem, and it opens the door for the Knicks to move one of them guys like them other guys, because he's gonna really be able to come in there and do what he do, and that takes a lot of pressure off of Tibbs. That man can knock that down, man. I'm really hoping he can continue doing what he doing. Yo, salute to the chat, my man Fabian in the building. Robert, what's popping? What's good, my man? Robert in the building with us, man. Salute to you as well. But yeah, he showed me what he did. He can do, because he did a couple of his rookie year, knocked 7 down against Giannis and them. He knocked some down like that last year. So big year for Quentin Grimes time, money time. He know he about to get a bag. If he popped this season like quickly did the past season, then he know he lined up to get his money. The Knicks had to pay him. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping he go out there and do it, because these what he got. I want to be around. I want to be around for a while. Just because you in the league when people knocking down threes. But this cat can really knock him down, and he got to be in the top 10 defensive 2 guards in the league. I'll put it like that. In the whole NBA, out of 30 teams, he got to be in the top 10 and the best defender at the 2 guard spot. There's no way he's not. I haven't seen too many guards that defend like that cat can defend. So I think if he really go out there and just get it popping on the offense side consistently, and he'd be a problem. He'd be a nightmare for a lot of guys, man. Being a lot of people in the league. So salute to Quentin Grimes for getting that burn like that last night. And they might get it again tonight, because I don't know if Tim is going to pay the guys again tonight. They might not play none of them guys. They might like, listen, you know what? We good. I know what Brunson can do. I know what Randall can do. I know what RJ can do. And I think they resting Josh Hart. He day to day. He's not injured. They just more about rest. So you might see a lot of them guys tonight. Only one you won't see, which I thought had a good night last night, was Isaiah Roby. I thought, I thought he was gonna be able to come in here and play tonight, but they waived him. They waived him and Jalen Martin, ladies and gentlemen. For all those who's not aware, if you didn't hear, the New York Knicks have waived Isaiah Roby and Jalen Martin today. So that let's see what they're gonna do with the rest of these guys. I'm quite sure Charlie Brown gonna be going. I don't think he's gonna be here. Charlie Brown Jr. Nathan Knight is on a two-way. Archer Nakano, he's on Exhibit 9. Roby is gone. John Jeffries not guaranteed. So we have to look at Jacob Toppin and them guys, see what they're gonna do with them. But for that today, them two gentlemen right there, what got waived today. That's pretty much the biggest news heading in because we knew they had to have. They got to turn the roster down from what they had in training camp. So that I think that's what's going to happen with that. I think Charlie Brown and Wilder the two-way. Excuse me, I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Wilder and them is on a two-way deal. Wilder, and Nathan Knight, Jalen Martin were our three guys that was on them two-way deals. I think them two they just waived. They go down to the G League. I think they're going to send Wildner either back to the G League because he on a two-way deal, but he still could be on a roster, but he's still on a two-way deal, 45-8, I think half and half, something like that. But then I think Knight, he on a two-way, they might send him down. We'll see. But it's interesting that they did it, but they could sign Roby too now. Like I said, don't get it twisted. Just because they waited don't mean they can't bring him back. They could have looked at what they did last night and said, you know what? We can bring him back on a $3 million, $4 million deal a year. I don't know, something like that. Or deal like they give him the contract like they did Jericho Sims. If not, then he moves on and he try to find another home. You know what I mean? As of right now, he's definitely out of the mix with the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. He got waived today, but like I said, they could bring him back. And I like what he did last night, man. I like the way he moved with the ball. He got a good 3-point stroke. He's got a little body strong with him. For Roby, I was looking forward to him making that, man. And yeah, he would at catch. I thought he would, man. I thought that cat, Jericho Sims, he would get the double-digit rebounds, man. That cat can rebound with the best of them. I say he might can't give you Randall's points, but he damn sure give you Randall's rebounds, and he did that last night. I know, so that's one of Ted's favorite. And it was impressed me that for him to be 6'10", whatever, and the way he get down there and put pressure on the basketball defensively. Like he really. He was on Jaylen Brown last night and made Jaylen Brown hard one play. I like, man, that cat can get down up in your grill, and that's why Tibbs like him. He's the type of ball player who will play on the other side of the ball, but he got the athleticism. So Cash, I thought he would do that because he's strong boy and he got athleticism out there. You know what? So, but yeah, and coach, they did waive Roby, man. But like I said, I'm hoping they might see what else going. They could bring him back if you don't get a lot landed somewhere else. We'll see. But them guys, he performed last night. Hustle plays, hustle rebound. One play I seen where he somebody shot the ball. He got it back out to tap it back out to somebody. Then Fournier shot it. He went in there from the baseline, grabbed the ball through this beautiful, nice little jump hook in the lane. Pow! I'm like, that's the energy that I thought Roby gave last night. Then he knocked down no good threes, man. So unfortunately, wasn't enough. But we'll see how it goes. Not saying he might not be here, Shop House, but overall, I mean, this is gonna be an interesting thing after this weekend because now. Like I said, Charlie Brown Jr., I don't see him staying on the Knicks. If they keep Archer Sindel, like I said, that's just because of family ties. That's all.
I hope that's not the case. I mean, me personally, I understand what they do. They might want to, since he's there, he might be a good bench guy. Ryan, he might be a good bench guy. He knows the guys. He's been on the team before. He knows pretty much all the guys. He can help rally him and all that stuff. But if you're gonna do that and give him a $1-2 million contract or whatever that the bare minimum that they're gonna give him, I wouldn't be opposed to letting Ryan go and signing Toppin. He's 6'9", he's athletic. He can run the ball, and he can play. It looks like he can play multiple positions. He looks like he can play small forward or power forward. I mean, he's long and lanky. He can jump. But who am I to just think of what the Knicks are going to do? You know what I mean? They probably will sign. I mean, it's like 2 spots open. If Roby is out of the lineup now and Jeffries is still there, then I think that makes 13 or 14 players. 13 players because Jeffries and Roby was the contracts about being waived. That made a 15-man roster. If Roby is gone now, then there's an open spot there, and there could possibly be another open spot if they decide to waive Jeffries again too. So We got, and like you said, Charlie Brown, and I don't think he's going to be there, but Obi might have a shot. I mean, Obi, Toppin might have a spot on this roster. So, and he's not, they can't sign him to a two-way contract and send him to the G League. So let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting this weekend because there's going to be stuff popping all over. And if anything, if IQ is going to get signed, I think he's going to get signed Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We see that dictates a lot of things as well. But for them other guys, like you said, them Exhibit 9 guys, Toppin and Archie Nakano. I mean, I think them two might be the two that might be on there because of this family tie. Archie Nakano with the Kentucky boy, and he played for Knicks before all of them got there. He was there last year, the year before them guys got there. So it wasn't like they signed him after they signed Josh Hart and all them guys. No, he was there already. You know what I mean? Because I think that he brings a certain mentality, a Jay Wright mentality to the floor. He might not be that player, but his mental game is why I probably got him on that bench because of his knowledge and what he knows and everything like that. So to be on a 15-man roster, never getting burned, but your knowledge and your winning mentality and knowing, being around these guys that kind of grew up in that same circle, a lot familiar with them, with Jay Wright and all those guys. So, I can see why they got on there. But I tell you, from the game, not last night, though. To knock it over, I wasn't having him last night, Shop Out. I'm like, man, that brother's like he just was out there. So we'll see, man. But I think we'd be okay. Salute to everybody in the chat too, man. Cash out, Coach was popping. My man Robert Woodward, everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Salute to everybody out there as well, man. But yeah, this is the pregame flame. Y'all know it is Shop Power Divine pregame leading up to tip-off, man. In the orange and blue drip cloth. You know how we do it. But we in here, man. Peace to the God of Allah wide. What's popping, my man? Yeah, it was, man. Peace a lot wise, 100%, man. I enjoyed that, man. I enjoyed that game, even though they lost. I enjoyed what I seen for them dudes, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. This is real talk. After what I seen last night with them players, the New York Knicks is a dangerous basketball team, ladies and gentlemen. I'm dead serious. What I seen last night after them guys did not have quickly Brunson, RJ, Randall, Jay Hart. I mean, and them guys still go out there and compete like that. That tells you how deep this team is. That tells you how deep this team is. This team is a solid basketball team. So I can't wait till the regular season gets started. I do think them guys really showed me something last night on this thing, man. Real talk. So we got to see how these boys going to compete in the regular season. But if anything they compete the way they did the past night, I'm loving it because I do believe that these guys showed me a lot of stuff last night, man. And so let's go get it. See how they do tonight against Washington. I think it's going to be the same thing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You won't see a lot of the starters tonight. And this might be all about just letting these guys get some more burn, or you might see him. I'm not sure, but I don't know if Tibbs need to put him out there tonight, but he might, but let's see. But like I said, on that note, with the Isaiah Roby situation, I was a little disappointed. Not disappointed, but I liked his game. I thought he had something with him. And I thought that, but I think what he might not give you with Jericho Sims gives you that defense. He shoot the ball better than Jericho Sims. He's a better offense player than Jericho Sims. He can get buckets inside, outside, don't matter. But I think Jericho Sims' defense, man, and his rebounding is. But I'm hoping if they waive some of these guys, and hopefully Roby can come back. I like the way he play basketball. Intelligent guy, smart guy, hustles out there. He don't sit there and wait on the 3-point line when somebody throw up a shot. He be trying to get to the rim, grab rebounds and all that good stuff. So tough decision for the New York Knicks, man. We'll see what happens in another couple of days, like you said, Shop House. This guy going to be on the fold or not? Or they just going to wait and let him go in period, keep it moving. But other than that, man, I think the biggest thing I take away is Deuce McBride. He's another guy, Shop Howard, that we got to really, really start paying attention to. We really do. We still got a week. Yeah, after the absolutely, a lot wise. You're right, man. You got a week after that, week off to tighten it up. So we'll see how it goes. But I think my biggest takeaway is Deuce McBride looking the way he looking, man. I'm one of the guys who've been on Deuce McBride about his game, for the last couple of years because maybe me not being patient enough, but just for looking at what I was seeing, he wasn't getting down hole. He wasn't really being aggressive going downhill. But the last couple of games, he's been like going down there with authority. So this is the new Deuce McBride that I was so questioning him about his game was this particular part of his game. For him to clean up that part of his game and start implementing it a little more into the way he get down, this kid could be a scary New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he really could be Chris Childs 2.0. This cat, he just got the grittiness to him, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, being under coaches like Tibbs and Bob Huggins, I mean, them the grittiest coaches you can get on the collegiate level and the NBA level. So them hard-nosed dudes. So I mean, Bruce McBride impressed me the last couple of games, Shot Powell. I'm really happy for this man. I'm hoping that he can take that next step. Him and Quentin Grimes, boy, that's crazy. That's crazy right there.
I mean, Tom Thibodeau has a lot of options this year, and once the 15-man roster is finalized, you may see some Fournier this year. You know what I mean? In some lineups, when somebody is lacking and putting the ball in the basket, you may see Deuce McBride when they need some defensive plays out there and someone to spark the lineup and stuff like that. You know, these guys may have a chance to, you know, get a little bit of minutes. Maybe not a steady, consistent basis, but maybe every other third game or every fifth game or something like that, they can get in there and squeeze out 7 to 8 minutes or something like that. So, you know, Tom Thibodeau has a lot to put together. First of all, he has to figure out if he's going to run a 9 or a 10-man rotation. And the way it seems now is he'll probably start with a 10-man-ish rotation. If Sims is going to back up Julius Randle, I think he'll put Sims in there. Sims has been playing very good in this off season. I mean, these preseason games. So I think is instead of trying to burn out RJ and Josh Hart, you put you give a little bit of release to Julius Randle by implementing Sims into the lineup, and somehow he'll skate away and get some of those minutes. I don't know how Tom Thibodeau is going to finagle these guys getting minutes, but the best way to get the guys to get the minutes that you want to get the minutes is you take away from your starters. And if your starters are starting off hot, then they don't have to play 36, 37, 38 minutes. You know what I mean? We don't need RJ at 37 minutes. We don't need Randall at 37 minutes. We can get him down at 31 minutes. And I mean, this way, that's from those two guys there. That's 12 minutes on the court. You know what I mean? You get Brunson down to 32 minutes. Then there's another, 32, what was it, 48 minutes, 32, 12. So, you know, whatever the minutes is, a couple of 8, 10, 12 minutes from him and another, you know, and it's from those guys that you take away from. But those guys have to be consistent. They have to be their field goal percentage has to be pretty on point for us to be able to project ourselves as having a bigger lead going into these games. You know what I mean? If these guys shooting great field goal percentages, then yes, they get less minutes. And this way you don't have to worry. After watching last night's game, I'm not worried about who comes in or whoever, because we got some players on the team that can come in and back up for whosoever is out on the starters. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to see what they did yesterday. And if Tom Thibodeau is going to run that 10-man rotation, then you know what I mean, we see what happens.
Yeah. Hey, a lot wide. I'll get you. And that's the next phase of their game. You're right that they got tighten up the handles. Deuce a little better than I expected with them handles last night.
A little bit. They pressured him a little bit too. They tried to run traps on him last night a little bit too. But he beat some of them. He kept his head up. You know what I mean? He kept dribbling.
Yeah. All right though. They got to tighten them up, and that's a part of their game. Once they get that thing going, they'd be even more dangerous. But overall, I'm a Deuce McBride and really impressed me, man. I was down on Deuce from a standpoint of have you growing your game enough to be a part of this thing, and the way it looked in the last couple of games, he has really even when I seen one play at a baseline last night where he went baseline where I think he might have been on Pritchard and went on Pritchard baseline, and then somebody met him at the rim and he found a way to get that ball up for 2 points. I'm like, that's a Deuce McBride I've been looking for. Then he's shooting, he playing with confidence and he's stroking it with confidence, and I think that's what it's all about. I think Clyde say it all the time. Confidence is a big part of this thing, man, and we all know that, not because Clyde said it, but I'm just drawing with the great C. Once you got confidence to do what you do, you know what I mean, you just go and do it. And I think he did that, man. And I tell you, from what I'm seeing, if he keep playing at this level, then Knicks gonna have to make some big decisions, man, with some of these guys, because if he play like that, he gonna want to finally get some burn. He been a team player for the first 3 years he's been here. But now if he's gonna be consistent like that, he's gonna want minutes. You know what I mean? Then that leaves with a lot of guys. So I mean, you got DiVincenzo and all these guys pretty much locked in. And Shinzo, I like his game. I mean, forget all that mess what you seen last night. I like his game. His game just worked for the Knicks. He got a good high IQ. He know how to pass the ball well. He's a good in the lane defender and a good pickpocket. That cat was a criminal. He would pickpocket people. That cat he'd be getting money. That man would pickpocket people in the streets of New York. That brother will be getting money because he be taking them cats lunch on that, stealing that ball from them guys. So I really like what he brings to the table, man. And I think he's gonna pay some dividends in the Knicks. It's gonna be one of them games where you need a momentum swing or something like that, and that cat can steal that ball, get a creative fast break, change the whole momentum of the game. He's the type of guy that can give you stuff like that as well. So I mean, he can shoot the ball for deep. He's a pesky dude. So I like that acquisition, man. I don't get caught up in stuff what happens in 1 or 2 games. That's just preseason and all that stuff. But I see what he's gonna bring to the big stage. He's gonna win some games for the Knicks, one way or the other. Whether it could be a 3-point shot, whether it could be a steal, or a timely defense player, whatever the case may be, or a high IQ assist to somebody. He got that, and that's why I'm happy with Shinzo, man. And let's see if he can get it popping and keep moving forward. Because he's definitely gonna do it. But Deuce, my man, good job on him so far. Let's see if he go out there tonight and do it again and get that burn. That way he can go into the regular season feeling that coach, you see what I did. I should be able to play. I should be able to play more. And let's see how it goes, man. I don't have no problem with Deuce doing what he's doing right now. So salute to him, and I'm gonna salute to the chat as well. Nick 100 in the building. A lot wide piece of the God. Jermaine Royce, a salute to you, my man, coaching everybody. Knicks Real Talk, pregame flame, divine shot power. Obviously we got a game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We won't want to lead out there tonight against the Washington Wizards and New York Knicks. Last preseason game of the season at the Mecca in the world most famous arena. They're gonna go down there and try to get it popping and all that good stuff, man. So and we see how it goes. But obviously, with them guys there, Kyle Kuzma there, Bradley Beal out. Kyle Kuzma still in the building. Jordan Poole came amongst them as well. They lost Kristaps Porzingis. They lost Bradley Beal. They lost a couple of guys from that team last year, and they went the other way. But they signed Kyle Kuzma to a deal, so he got his money. So they let's see where they're gonna be at. They still got Danny Adams. Guys, they still got a bunch of the guys, but not the guys who they main big dogs. They don't have them no more. They got rid of that money. So we'll see how they're going to play tonight, but I'm not too much worried about them from even now in the regular season. I think they be sneaking to play in, probably get in the play in. But other than that, it's not a team that I'm worried about during the season. I just think that we here tonight just to get this last preseason game over with and get on up out of here and get ready for Wednesday, man. And when it all start to count myself.
Yeah, I this is like this is the last game, the last preseason game. You may see, I think you may see, Randall and them get out there and get after it tonight. You know what I mean? It's like, what is the word that I'm looking for? Dress rehearsal. Dress rehearsal is like, it's like they're going out. They're gonna get out there. They're gonna put their things on. They're gonna play their game. They're gonna run their offense. They're gonna crash the boards like they usually do. You're going to see RJ driving to the hole, probably getting, trying to stay away from the three. For me, I hope stay away from the 3-point shot and continue to drive to the hole and collect those those free throws. And I think Tibbs is going to get them out there. Maybe 25. 20 is going to probably be a little higher than usual. Maybe about close to game speed time, because by next week they'll only have a couple of practice games and stuff like that. When they're in Terrytown, they'll have the 15-man rotation that they're going to run with, and so tonight you'll probably see them closer to 28 minutes. You may not see you may see Mitch out there 20-something minutes tonight, and you may see Grimes out there 20-something minutes tonight. But the one thing that I do hope to see, if they do run a full lineup like they're gearing up for the season, I hope that they continue to look for Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes has to come up from 8 shots a game. He has to get close to 11, 12 shots a game, man, to make him a threat and make it easier for the other Knicks to be able to drive towards the hole and stuff like that. So let's see what happens. Oh, and big shout out to Mitchell Robinson and Jericho Sims last night for running that fast break last night. Them two big guys out there running the fast break. Salute to both of those guys.
Man, athleticism on full display with them two. I thought he was about to throw that oops. He was going to throw that. He was like, nah, I gotta get my point. You know, they don't come off it for me. Yeah, I thought he was gonna throw that oop to Mitch. I like, well, that was nice though. No cap. I love the way Tips play them two guys together sometimes to the rebound of demons, man. You know, brother, when we got a short team like that, and two boys out there, they rebound the demons. So that's good, man. But yeah, man, salute to the chat, man. Knicks tonight, the pub was popping. Willie Crew, good to see you, my man. I'm hoping to see them really turn out to be what I think it's gonna be. But thank you for supporting the comment. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, and y'all know what it is, man. It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame flame, man. We in the building, man. But I tell you what, though, I'm looking at tonight's game. I'm just looking at it the way it is gonna be. They probably play these guys a certain amount of minutes. Because the good thing about it, this is gonna be that last week, I'm gonna say week of really going at it in practice. You know what I mean? Because they know once the season starts, you don't get it like that, like Shaw said. So you talk about tomorrow practice, then the next day, the next day, then you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. It all goes down. Knicks Real Talk will be in the garden for sure. Outside
in the building.
We'll be out on the streets, man, trying to get some interviews, holding the show live on our phone. We low budget. We thugging low budget. We're going to put the phones on, get the headphones on. We're going to be outside in the streets talking to people and having our pregame Knicks Real Talk Flame show live. So it's going to be popping, man. I can't wait. So this will be a good week for the Knicks to really get all they, how would I say, fine-tune everything they need to fine-tune, tighten up everything, cross T's, dot I's, and let's go, man. Let's go out there and let's get it popping for sure because I'm ready for the season. After what I seen last night with them young boys on that team, this team is going to be a tough team. I'm telling you. The Knicks going to be a tough out, ladies and gentlemen. Them boys showed me something last night against a Boston Celtics starting five. I don't care about the blowout part. Where I like with the competitiveness, they're like this. Y'all got us by 18, 19 now. We're going to get back in this game. And, Tom Thibodeau called a timeout at one point, and then they start chipping away at that thing. So I really like the way this team is playing, man. I think they're going to be tough. Can you imagine if we had some of our guys here last night? Brunson, RJ, Randall, Quickly, and Jay Hart. I mean, that could have been a whole different game. But I'm glad that Tibbs did what he did and gave them guys a chance to either make the team or showcase your talent and show me what you need to do in the next two games in the next 5 days to keep you on this team. I thought Roby did a good job last night. Like I said, I wouldn't doubt the Knicks don't bring him back. And real talk, man. So these boys they're gonna be tough, man. I'll tell you. And like I said, you look at a lot of them guys was out there balling last night. So I'm really excited about that, man. I'm really happy about these guys, man. So let's get it popping. Amani, what's popping, my man? Salute to you. Real talk. Yes, indeed, my man. Pudge, you know what it is. Yeah, exactly. They did, Nick Jim, but that didn't work out too well because we came to play. Them young boys came to play last night, ladies and gentlemen. Real talk, man. Mitchell Robinson and holding down, like I said, for a while, and Grimes was killing it. Deuce was killing it. I think to me, man, that iHeart gonna be something special for the Knicks year.
I'm saying,
ladies and gentlemen, he in a contract year. This could be his first, whether it's with the Knicks or not. You're gonna get the best of him all year long because he's playing for money. Like him and Quickly been playing for money. Grimes he playing for money for that next contract. So I mean, you got a lot of hungry guys on the New York Knicks, man. He did Willie Cruz. I was just talking about that earlier. Dudes look like a different play out there, man. He is. That's why I love what I can say about Tibbs is this here. Like him or not, he developed these dudes, man. Everybody come through the Knicks get better with Tibbs. He developed these cats to become good ball players and overall good people. So salute to him, man. But yeah, these cats are ready to get it popping, man. Chop out. I'm really excited about this thing, man. I was giddy last year about the team, and I'm even more giddy this year because now I just see the strength of it. The strength of it, man. They can go 12 deep easy. This team can go 12 deep easy. So what makes me feel good about that, let's hope it don't happen. Say we get a little minor injury, and when our guy, which is going to happen, is the NBA. Everybody get injured. It seems like, but it seems like this team is deep enough to sustain something, unless it's really truly like a Jalen Brunson or a Randall. But if it's only for like a month or 2 weeks or something, the Knicks can sustain that until them guys get back, because that's how deep this team is. And I think they still got something else they want to do. So we're gonna see how it goes, man. But overall, I think this team is ready to roll.
Yeah, it's no question, man. Last night game showed me a lot from the Knicks, even though we lost. But the way that they played, the way that they came back, the way that they set up rotations, and the way that they, you seen guys going through screens last night. It may not be the same plays, but they were going through screens, shooting off the ball. They look good. And to compete against might as well say fully rostered Boston team, and only to lose by 13 points. That's huge. No IQ, no J Hard, no Brunson, no RJ, no Randall. Man, that's big, man. And still, we had 100 and something points from our second unit. 100 and it was 123 to 113 or something. Well, I forgot what the score was.
3 to 110.
Yeah, see, so we still scored 100 and something points with our second and third units per se. Less Quentin Grimes and Mitchell Robinson, and and that's huge that we can come out there and still perform like that. So it makes me more optimistic for this year, because with our starters in, we have people to back them up, and that's the main focus. I think the second unit, how Tom Thibodeau works this second unit out, is going to be real crucial to what we do this year. And we got some shooters, and we got some guys that can play some defense, and we got some guys that like to rebound the basketball. And I'm going to say it again. I think Ahad is going to be so beneficial this year. He's going to average 4.5 to 5 assists a game, I believe, this year, and he's playing real good basketball. So I'm hoping to see what they can do and how they can bring it together.
Yeah, that's interesting tonight. I'm glad Nick GM brought that up. He said, and Mitch was off on a off game. Yeah, and I think they probably rest him tonight. Right, and they probably rest Mitch tonight. Let Hartenstein and them go play tonight, and Sims and all them guys, and rest them from the back to back. But yeah, man, we got some good talent down there, man. Our heart special. There's a bag year for him, but his passing, his 3-point shooting, he finally bringing back the stuff that he did in LA. But you could also realize that he started the season last year injured too. You know what I mean? And with a little injury, not out of the rotation injury, but let's say he was hurt, and he performed at a lower, how would I say, the level of how much energy, his energy level was pretty kind of low at the beginning of the year because of that Achilles injury, whatever he had going on. But definitely really like what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen, out here in New York. And hopefully we can see a little bit more of it tonight before we get ready for next week. And I think it's going to be popping for sure. I'm really looking forward to this team really getting out there doing some good things, man. Superman G Money was popping, man.
I like that G Money, Optimus Grimes. I like that. I might have to bite off of that G Money.
Yes, indeed, no doubt. He definitely was optimist last night, man. But yo, man, salute to the chat though, man. Everybody in the building, man. Y'all hit him up with some thumbs up, man. Let's go, man. Let's get it popping. Be ready to get this thing going, man. Nick's gonna be in the building tonight, and then we're gonna have a week off. I know I'm gonna know what I'm gonna be doing for a week, but I'm gonna be getting everything ready. So when the season start, the content gonna be hot, it's gonna be lit. We just gonna keep everything going, man. We're gonna make it happen this year, man. So, and let's do it, man. But yeah, Shop Powell, I'm really excited about that, man. But what's coming up? I'm really comfortable with my 50 wins. I'm comfortable. That's what I seen last night. I'm comfortable with my 50 wins because that just told me, look at that, what we did with that when we add this. Now you add the other 5 players that wasn't there with that. And I'm optimistic for sure. I'm always optimistic, but I'm even more optimistic from what I seen last night, man. I can't wait till this thing get popping, man. It's gonna be a tough out, ladies and gentlemen. You can mark my words on that one. Sometimes the eye test is there, and what I'm seeing You know, what I'm seeing, man, that eye test right now is well, hopefully that it all could come together and grind when the starters in there. Grind still got to have that same energy, even though don't worry about Julius Randle and Braylon Brunson. If you open, pop it, let it rip. Don't be you know, Grind got to have that same mentality he had last night, even when the starters are in there. You know what I mean? Man, go and let that thing rip, man. He got one of the prettiest strokes in the NBA. You know what I mean? And just let it rip. So if he could continue to do what he did the past night, that says a lot about how deep the dangerous this team could be. That's going to be tough now. Now with the way RJ bully ball downhill, Randall can get downhill, Brunson can get downhill, and like Shot Power say, 60% from that three corner, that left side of the 3-point line. If don't cats getting downhill and Quentin Grimes spotting up like that, it's lights out, bro. It is going to be hard to deal with the Knicks because when Jalen Brunson and Randall them go down 9 out of 10, you're trying to double team. You know what I mean? So if this cat's can, what I would like to see is Jalen Brunson get down the lane on that left side, and that's that all the guys are left-handed players too. So if he get down on that left side, him and RJ Randall attacking on that left side, and that my man Grimes guy trying to come over here and commit to these guys. You leave that boy in the corner. He do what he did last night. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for a lot of teams in the NBA. Because now we got that one thing that fits the type of style offense that we play. We like to penetrate. Now we can do the penetrate and kick. So if he be on his game like that and do some Brian, all these guys, and Shinzo and all these guys be on their 3-point game this year, it's gonna be a tough team. And we already got the defense, so that's not a question. You can't question a tip-top total defense team. But once our offense catch up to the defense, which is last year 116 a game, now I think we do better than that because we got more experience. They're a little bit more better, and we brought in another guy like Shinzo who can knock him down too. So if RJ keep doing what he's doing from the foul line, 120, 120. If RJ keep hitting those free throws like that and Grimes get up to 30, 39, it's not 39%. RJ and Randall get up to league average. Give me 35. Give me 35. Man.
All right. That's what I'm saying. 35, 35. We get them 35, 35. Quentin Grimes and the rest of the team, DiVincenzo, and maybe a little bit of RJ, but Grimes, they will bring us over that 36 threshold. I think the one thing we have to watch out for, Randall looks for Grimes. He looks for him, and he looks for him hard. You know what I mean? And the one main player that you may have to see maybe like a little help with is RJ. I hope that RJ and Grimes can start to learn how to run a pick and roll on that side and stuff like that, so they can free up each other. So let's hope that happens.
Yeah. Salute to West Coast Knicks. Was good. Cash out everybody. Y'all got some King Ribby. What's popping, my man? Y'all got, and Brian, salute to you as well. I got some good chat coming on up in there, man. But overall, I'm excited. I'm always amped up, giddy, hype when it comes to the regular season NBA basketball. New York Knicks, man. You know how we do. We trade true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew, so you know how we do. It's all about just going out there, man, and putting this thing together this year. And who knows what's gonna happen. But but I do think that we're gonna be up in the mix, though. I think the Knicks gonna be a really competitive basketball team. I think they're gonna go out there and shock a lot of people. The NBA starting to recognize what we do. You know what I mean? They know this ain't the laugh out loud Knicks no more. Only people do that sometimes with some of our own fans, but we let them slide. We know they deal with the feelings and emotions sometimes. But if you look at everything from a statistical standpoint, what's on paper, what this team is capable of, this is a pretty solid team. Good bench, deep bench, starting 5, be 2 years together. Other than Josh Hart and Grimes, RJ Randall and Mitch been together 5 years. You know what I mean? This will be their 5th year getting it done together. Brunson with this team is 2nd year, and now you got Grimes started anyway. It'll be his 2nd year started with this team, so the continuity and the chemistry is there. I'm really looking forward to the cats get out here putting it down this year, man. We obviously we ain't winning every 82 game. We're gonna come here tonight. I think when we come in here and lose, when we come in here on the night that we lost, I won't be so much that be like the Knicks lost because they suck. It got to be like, you know what? Me and Shop House said, man, they missed 5-7 free throws.
Yeah.
Or last year, a lot of teams didn't beat the Knicks. They beat themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. 9 out of 10, the Knicks beat themselves, but the free throw shooting, they missed the opportunity with a rebound last year, or whatever the case may be. But you can best believe they come and play for 48 minutes. And let's see how it goes, man. I hope it all translates to W's, and then we can get locked that 4th seed up. Man, got that home court advantage in the first round. That's big. So we'll see how it goes. I got these guys up there, and I had them from 4 to 6. I might have to move them up one little needle. I'm gonna have to go what I'm seeing. I'm gonna have to go from 3 to 6. And the only reason I say 6 is somebody can take a catastrophe. We get injured. We get injury bug bite us. If the injury bug don't bite the next year, you best believe me, Shop How they're gonna be in the build. They're gonna be in a lot of games this year. They just can't, let's hope that they main cogs stay healthy and they don't have no setbacks. And hopefully Mitch Robinson can play more than 59 games this year. Mitch Robinson give us 70 games. That's 11 out of 11 games he didn't play last year with his defense and all that. He probably could have won half of them. You never know. So that's what makes this team so dangerous. If they can stay healthy, I think they got it going on.
Yeah. My prediction. I did the same thing like I did last year. I think we'll have 5 more games of what we did this year. I think our low will be around 48 wins, and I think our high will be 52 games. That's what I'm hoping that we peak at 52. I think with the camaraderie that we got together and the collaboration that we got with these guys, once we can get DiVincenzo on the same page, I think sky's the limit. You know what I mean? And I think we're going to see some exciting basketball from our guys. I think Grimes is going to have a great year. I think IQ is going to have a great year. I think iHeart is going to have a great year. And, I think the usual suspects are going to have their same 24, and I think RJ will be around 21 points this year. You know what I mean? So, and I just think I think we're going to round out pretty well against the East, and I think we have a good advantage against some of these West Coast teams. And like I said, it's going to take about maybe 15, 20 games, 25 games for DiVincenzo to really feel the offense and know where his guys are going to be, because he's a great passer. Excuse me. I was watching some clips of him and go to say he could pass the basketball. He could drive the basketball to the hole, and he could shoot water. You know what I mean? And he crashes the ball as well. So I think once he get acclimated, knowing where IQ is going to be, where iHeart is going to be, and so on and so forth. And iHeart, I keep mentioning this guy. iHeart has changed his game up a lot this year too. He is driving the basketball to the hole, and now he is hitting the 3-point shot. If he can stay consistent and stay healthy, as well as Mitchell Robinson, we're going to be a terror. You know what I mean? We're going to be something to watch. The naysayers said that we're only going to win 42 games this year. I think that was Las Vegas. I think we surpassed 42 games and get somewhere in the realm of 52 games at our high, somewhere from 48 to 52. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Yeah, 40. Yeah, we had 47 last year. I said five more games better than we did last year. I think we're gonna have a better free throw shooting percentage this year. I'm hoping that we can scale from 74% to get to 79, 82% at the free throw. That's gonna win us a whole lot of games, because last year we lost at least six to 8 games for just failing at the free throw line. So I think we fare better if we can get the team to 79 to 82% from the free throw line, and get the team 36% or so from 3-point land. Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. Give me 37 team-wise. Team, give me 37. It's over.
I'm hip.
Woo! The Knicks shoot 37 from 3 at a team. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to beat them boys, man, with the type of defense they play. You know what I mean? They were ranked third in the league in offense last year. I'm like, the Knicks put up 116 points a game last year.
Yeah, it wasn't playing.
It wasn't playing.
I mean, it was by small percentages, but still in all, a percentage is a percentage. But I'll take it. You know what I mean? These guys right here, man, if we 37 and 80 at the free throw line, man, we're talking about probably close to 100 and at least 120 points a night with the stellar defense that we get put out there. Another big thing is Mitchell Robinson. You got to give us more than 59 games this year. You got to give us 67 games plus the playoffs, and I'm happy with him this year.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. Hey, Willie, I'm going to try to get there, my man. Real talk, my brother. I'm going to try to get up in there. Me and Shy going to try to make the Christmas game. I can't promise it, but I hope if it is our before the pregame and everything, I make sure I hit you up. You hit me up. And we when you get there, Willie, could we get together, meet each other, man, and physically share some love. We appreciate you coming here. You and guys always supporting us, man. So hope that Christmas game it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. So I'm the Milwaukee Bucks and Knicks, Dame Dollar, Giannis, going up against a up and coming team like the Knicks, who look trying to get to where they trying to get to as well. It's gonna be a really good game there, man. So I'm really looking forward to that one going down. If them cats get a popping. So yeah, definitely will enjoy that game. If I don't get there, enjoy it though. But hit us up, man. Make sure you represent Knicks Real Talk up when they holler at your boys. But you know what, man? Listen, the game tonight, it is what it is. Just the last preseason game, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks and Washington, they're gonna go in there and do what they do, get this thing over without nobody getting injured, hopefully, and get ready for the week, another week of practice, and get ready to start the season next week. So hopefully tonight we just get to see the young guys do it again, get some energy, get some burn, for they can beat their name whenever their name is called in the regular season. They'll be ready. We know who the starting five is pretty much. We pretty much know who the bench is. So guys like IQ and all these guys out there performing the way they are. They just got to keep that same level of intensity and energy. So when their name is called in the regular season, they can come in and do what they do. And I think that's what it's going to go down, man. I just think it's going to go down that way. Like the team, deep team, not 1 to 10, they can go 1 to 12. Actually, they can go there and still keep it moving, man.
Thanks.
But what was interesting to me is because it's a business also. So we do got to look at what can really happen in the next couple of days, like IQ situation, IQ 2 nights in a row not playing. So, I know Ted don't want to keep him healthy, but this is the second night in a row he's not playing. So, we had to see who's in the starting lineup. I have no idea. I didn't get to get because of the way they was mismatched. I didn't make that importance of the show tonight to worry about who was starting, who wasn't starting. Normally, I go through the injury report, go through the starting lineup, the key matchups and everything. But because of the way this thing is so disarray, with the starters not playing and this, ain't no worth me going through all that when I know that we don't know who's going to start tonight. So I just didn't bother about doing it tonight. And I just said, let's just keep it simple, talk about the topic that was going on with the post game and talk about the other thing. I got one question for everybody. Shot Powers in the chat and everybody. What do you guys think about going after Kevin Porter Jr.? Does he fit? Does he make sense? What's y'all guys' take on that? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Because he got traded to Oklahoma City, and they sent Oladipo and what's my man name? I can't Jamar Earl, whatever. They sent them. I think they went to Houston, and I think they waving Kevin Porter Jr. With a coach like Tom Thibodeau, because I think from the accusations that happened with him with the domestic thing. I think they dropped some of the charges, and the girl said it wasn't like they said it was, hypothetically, whatever. But his talent is unquestionable talented dude. Do you think a guy like Tom Thibodeau could rein him in to be more of a professional NBA player and take a chance for him, or do you think that the Knicks would just let him go? He said, "Yeah, if we got to trade Hart." Yeah, so that to me that's really interesting to me, man. That this guy. Carmelo Anthony, the Real is rated about the guy, man. Melo took him under his wing when he was in Houston. Took him under his wing, not when he was Houston, but as he was coming into the league, I meant to say, Cleveland, he was out there. And Melo really tried to, and then the cat got game, man. The cat got game. And so we got to see how that goes. Chopper, what do you think about it? Would you take a chance on that?
I mean, I would consider it. I don't think the Knicks will,
Okay.
but you know what I mean? He's a heck of a ball player. He could play, you know what I mean? But the outside stuff is what the Knicks don't need. You know what I mean? The Knicks don't need that drama. You know what I mean? We've been drama free for the last couple of years. You know what I mean? Aside from having that little outburst from Julius Randle with the thumbs down and all that stuff, we've been pretty, we haven't had no outside, the guys are always in the gym, so they don't really have no time to get into problems. You know what I mean? So I'm happy with the way the core is working and I mean, he's a great player. Would I like to see him on the court? They would, if they really wanted him, they will find a way to get him onto the court. But the outside stuff is what the Knicks don't need. And with this big media market over here in New York, the Knicks don't need that.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. That's why I just let me put it out there, because I know some people are probably aware that what happened. I just try to keep everything in the fuller perspective. But yeah, I'm with you on that. Don't need that in here, man. Them cats got a good culture down there. That culture, we finally got that culture, the established culture, and then they take things serious down there. And so he just his name. Somebody gonna get him a talent. They don't care about all that mess. I believe in guys trying to, I believe in second chances in life. I was one of the guys who went through things I went through in life. Was somebody gave me an opportunity to rewrite my wrong and put me in a better place. And so I do believe that everybody get a chance to rectify whatever they go through in life, long as it's not something that's just there's no coming back from that.
Yeah. I mean, you know how New York media is. As soon as he has a great game and he's sitting down in that the room with the media, instead of asking him how his game was that night, they're going to be like, how's those charges going for you? That's they're not going to worry about him hitting 33 points, game winning shot, and all that stuff. The first question after all of that stuff is like, you had a great game last night. How's the thing coming along with your allegations of being a domestic violence? That's how it's going to be in New York. So we don't need him to turn the table over and make it a bigger onslaught of stuff that's going to be said here. He'll never come back to a distraction. So we don't need that right now. We don't need that.
Then I would just say that Knicks are nice. That's interesting too, because what that did happen. He on that type of talent, so you had to lose IQ for the money, and he decided his deal is like 17, 16, so I don't know, something like that. But yeah, man, I think that I think they wouldn't do it. But at the same time, sometimes when you got the right people around you,
it would change the culture. Yeah, change you.
Yeah. You got because some of these guys like Kevin Porter, they be on these young teams where ain't no veteran leadership, ain't nobody who can hold you accountable for your actions, no veteran to sit down and lean on when you're going through things. It makes a big difference. That's why I like what the Knicks is doing with the way they doing it. They got guys who can lean on each other. You know what I mean? And I think that's so important, man. Then you got a coach like Tibbs who done coach every NBA type of player you probably can imagine. You know what I mean? He done coach some of the grittiest guys or whatever. So, but the Knicks have finally established a culture there, and then they take it from there. So we'll see, man, because he's gonna have an impact on the right team.
Right.
So he's gonna have an impact on the right team, and somebody that's not gonna be scared to take him. And you best believe that. That would be nice right there, Willie Cruz. I ain't got no problem with that. I really don't. I really do not have a problem with him backing up Randall. Mook Morris, word is bone. They got the grittiness right there. The cat got. He gonna go in the playoff and he ain't choking. I ain't got no problem with that. That's what we try to get to. But we see. I think we got a lot of talent down there, man. But I won't have a problem with that as well. Let's see how it goes, man. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it'd be a good topic of conversation because this guy's gonna be out there, and then you say like I have read an article when the Knicks, how will Kevin Porter affect the Knicks waive wire. So think about it. He now you said Jalen Martin, now you waive Roby. And all because he's out there. I mean, and I did read that in the article earlier. And so it's interesting to see how the Knicks are going to go about this thing. You just never know. If I could find that article, I'd be glad to let y'all know what the guy was talking about in that article. But anyway, how Kevin Porter Jr. trade affect the Knicks training camp cuts per Daily News. And that's another reason why I say that's interesting because, like, man, that kid is talented, bro. What would you heard? That kid can get down. So does it make sense? Maybe not. But I like Jeffrey too, Nick 100. What? Here's the thing about Jeffrey was interesting. Nick 100, real talk. He got game, but he's older, man. He hasn't cracked that thing yet. Think about how long he's been with the Knicks in our G League. What 3 years now? In the G League with the Knicks or whatever. It seems like he can't crack that surface. And he got skills. I mean, I love Jeffrey, man. But it seems like why he not getting that? I don't know if it anything to do with the way our roster's built, but Jeffrey's can ball. He got game. He got toughness. He can get you with the inside. He looks like he's stroking three pretty good. So I wonder what's keeping him from getting that. How would I say that guaranteed contract? Nick 100. You think it's his defense, or what's keeping him from that money? That's what I'm thinking. It is.
I think it's he's amongst a lot of same guys that are his size with his skill set. And I mean, he's a 6'4", shooting guard / small forward. You know what I mean? We got a lot of guys on the team that could do that. We got Ahard, we got DiVincenzo, we got Grimes, we got RJ. So I think that's where I think he might be the next one to get dropped to. If I was saying this for the last couple of streams about this wave stuff, and I looked it up, and you can get waived at any time, just like Roby just got waived. You know what I mean? Jeffries can be waived by Friday, and that'll open up 2 more spots because those 2 guys, Roby and Jeffries, made the 15-man roster. I mean, made it 14 with DiVincenzo when they brought him in, but that DiVincenzo was on a Exhibit 9 or something like that. So it's like
Archer Nakano.
I mean, Ryan, right, Ryan, Archer Dinacchio. I still mess it up. But yeah, so we still may have 2 spots that are, on the thing. I mean, 3 spots. It was Roby, Jeffries, and the 15th spot. You know what I mean? So that's actually 3 spots that could be open on the roster. So let's see what happens. If you'll know, we'll all know by Friday, Monday-ish.
Yeah, Nick. When GM, I'm with you, brother. I believe, man. I love what this cat can do with a basketball, and so I'm in the same corner with you when it comes to Jeffries. He's got the grit, he got the bounce, he got the game.
He can play some defense too.
Play some defense. So the Knicks kept him around for a reason. But like I said, sometimes what we may see on the outside, we not in the inside. Because no matter how talented you are, if you got true skills and you make a coach have to play you. Or not to get me out of here. If I was Jeffries and I'm that talented, if y'all not gonna play me, trade me. You understand what I'm saying, Shop? I think that's what it comes down to, because why waste your talent on a team if you're not getting an opportunity? So if I'm in his situation, I'm like, listen, man, no pun intended, thank y'all for what y'all doing for me. But I need to go out there and get on a team where I can actually play. Even in me going down to a younger team like Orlando or somebody where he can get a chance to get some burn. Because if he's not getting it on the Knicks, you don't want him to waste his talent not getting no burn. And I think he that talent, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. So, but you will see. Like I said, I understand it's the Knicks, but he also got a right. He got a right within himself to make demand for himself to say, listen, this is not for me. I mean, I don't think the Knicks hold him hostage. Just like they didn't hold Obi Toppin hostage. You know what I mean? They listen, okay, we got to let you get out of here so you can get your thing. And that's what it is. And so he I think like a lot of guys, sometimes they just in the wrong place at the wrong time, Shop. That's what I'm trying to say. Not nothing against him, not nothing against the Knicks. I just think sometimes these guys are being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And because of the way, you got to pay the guys who are making the money. Like, you got guys making $18 million, $9 million, $12 million, and you're not making about one or non-guaranteed. You got to justify to the owner why a guy making this amount of money is on the bench. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a la Evan Fournier. That's why we going through with it with Evan Fournier. How can y'all justify Evan Fournier making $18 million? You're not getting no burn because you in the wrong place right now. When you first got here, it was different, but now you with Tom Thibodeau, and I think you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. So but I hope Jeffries get out there, and I like his game. I liked his game from day one. Even when he was down there with the Knight, before he even got to the Knicks team in general, his organization, when he was out there with the Knight and all of God, Jeffries the ball. But like I said, sometimes some of the most talented guys in the world are on the wrong team. You just on the wrong team right now. And we'll see how it goes, man. But we don't know. Let's look forward to that game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get out of here before we get ready for the game. And listen, man. Y'all stay locked in because it all goes down Wednesday, bro. It all goes down. Them W's and L's that mean something to me. Wins and losses is for sure. And I agree with you, Willie Cruz. It seems like there could be that. Sometimes he's not in the inner circle. But the Knicks, they keep him here because they know he's talented. They do. But, You know, like I said, it's a tough situation to be in. And I like that cat, man. I really do. I like his grit. He exemplifies the type of player I thought Tom Thibodeau was like. Let's see, it ain't over yet. They might turn his money into guaranteed because he's a good guy to have on our team just in case somebody get hurt. So there's a lot of guys like him. That's what the IQ thing is interesting. Not because of Jeffrey does 10 more time. It's because you got a guy like him, Quentin Grimes, Dukes McBride. You're gonna have to lose somebody sometime when it comes to money. You can't sign everybody. You cannot sign everybody. I don't care what you say. And if you do, to see guys like IQ will make it tough for them because they like I said, if you go on 20 million, 22, but you can get Quentin Grimes 10 million next year, you can get Dukes McBride 5 million. So they between them two guys making 15 million a year, you got rid of them. You got two guys who could do what Quickly do together, almost pretty much per se, and you didn't have to sign Quickly for 22 million. So things like that happen. It just happened. You know what I mean? The math don't add up. To maybe not keep Quickly to give him 25 million, but the math might add up to keep Deuce McBride and Quentin Grimes. It's the way the ball works. You know what I mean? So salute, Shot Power, give me a last word. Knicks won today. Salute to you, my man. Shot Power, give me a last word, brother. We can get up out of here.
Yeah, salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Smash those like buttons. Pretty pleased with Sugar on top. And let's get it. Tonight is the start for the pre-start of the season and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The next time you'll hear us coming on here. Well, we may come on one day during the week, but the next full time, the first episode of the season will be in the building. So salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Real talk, man. Everybody in the building, thank y'all for coming in. We always appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, let's go, man. Hit the like and subscribe button. We are 5 or 7 days officially almost away from the start of the season. We looking forward to it, going on 82 games with you guys. As long as everything stay healthy, wealthy, and we're going to be up in here, man. We're going to be here trying to give y'all this content. And y'all look out for the post-game recordings. We won't be doing live post-games, but y'all check us out on a post-game recap for New York. It's called on the post-game recap. It's a wrap. Y'all check us out. When y'all see us throw the post-game notification up there after the game or the next day, y'all jump on and check out the post-game recap we're going to be throwing out there, man. So it should be fun, and we're looking forward to it. Me and Shop House giving you our thoughts on what happened in the game after the game. We normally have to give you our thoughts before the game. This time we're going to give you our thoughts after the game. But y'all look for that thing, man. And let y'all force us that to come on live, but it's kind of hard when you OGs like us. So we'll see how it go. But salute to everybody, man. Peace out. Thank y'all for coming in. Enjoy the game tonight. We'll talk to y'all when we do something before the season starts. Maybe Sunday we'll let y'all know just to get y'all amped up and everything like that, man. But until then.
Especially if a shoe drops. Something major happens, the signing of IQ, the dropping of Jeffries, we pick up this guy. We said, Will, and somebody. If we pick up something, we'll be here to talk about it.
Yeah, real talk. So everybody, salute, Shop House. Talk to you on the other side, my man.
You're ready.
Everybody, y'all have a good night. Enjoy the game. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Peace.
Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena. With the click, that's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the facade. The entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. Infinity Dexys on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine the Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.